Resisting sweetness, the science and spirit of insulin resistance. So I look at everything through the two lenses, science and spirit. So let's look at insulin resistance. I want you to understand that insulin is not only about blood sugar. It's a mirror of how we resist the sweetness of life. And in this episode, I blend science and spirit to explore what is really happening in the body, why our cells say no, and how to restore both energy and receptivity. Our cells literally saying no. So, a journey into balance, clarity, and trust. On the surface, it's about blood sugar, it's about hormones, it's about metabolism, but underneath, it will look deeper. It's also about how we resist the sweetness of life, how we block our ability to receive. And I promise you, and you probably noticed that you can be on a zero carb diet, but if you not happy in your life, if you are stressed all the time, you're going to have insulin present in your body and in your blood because cortisol, the hormone of stress, come hand in hand with insulin. So let's dive into the science and then into the spirit. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood inside your cells. So your body can use it as fuel, as energy. Our mitochondria use it. When cells stop responding properly, they kind of like shut the door. Your pancreas make more and more insulin because your body doesn't understand what's going on. But sugar stays high in the blood while it's not getting inside of the cell. That's what we call insulin resistance. And it's not rare. And before, that's why I like the functional numbers. That's how I look at the people's lab test with the functional lens, not the regular ranges, because the regular lab ranges only show you middle of the very sick population. So the functional numbers can be off for years and years and years until the doctor tells you something is wrong or gives you official diagnosis. And insulin resistance is so common. It's one of the earliest signs before diabetes, weight gain, PCOS, fatigue, and all of that. So we can detect it pretty early. And what drives it? Stress. Number one, stress. And the stress is not just about electronics or not enough sleep or even the toxins or too many refined carbs, nutrient deficiencies. Yes, all of it, especially magnesium, chromium, zinc, but chromium, I want you to remember that one. But also, stress is about when you're not and I have another video about it, when you're not in your position in life, when you messed up the position, when you have any problems with your husband, with your family, with your mom, with your dad, all of these relationship issues, or when the soul doesn't know what is the mission, that always nagging question, why do I live here? What is going on with my life? Where I'm going? So all of this is stress. Your body is not relaxed, and you'll be surprised. Some people walk around, they go to sleep, they wake up, but they don't feel any relief because they are commonly stressed. And also what I noticed, bodies addicted to stress. So if you grow up and you had some issues in your childhood and they are not resolved, you are projecting them in your relationship around you. You're becoming mom to your husband. You always tell them what to do, or you depend on what your mom thinking about you. All of these different stressors. That's what I always go through with my clients. And if I see the insulin resistance, we go through those and we help your soul to finally literally relaxed in where you're supposed to be in your life. It contributes to stress and the big picture, inflammation. The body is overloaded. The system is protecting itself by saying, no more, no more, can't do this no more. But here's where it gets interesting. The body saying no on a cellular level often mirrors the soul saying no on a deeper level. That's what I just talked about. Insulin resistance is not just about sugar. It's about resisting sweetness. You can't relax. You can't be here and now. Your mind is always somewhere else, fighting illusionary problems, because past is an illusion and future is an illusion. So the moment now, the moment when you feel connected to your soul and spirit is usually unnoticed. You're not in the center. You're not the source of your own life. And when you're not the source, somebody else will be. So when you resist sweetness, you resist that present moment, that sweetness of life, that enjoyment, and the ability to receive love without fear. It's amazing how the clients come to me and they think their body is stressed by one thing, like they are diet, but it's absolutely not. They actually are scared. They stuck in this mode of what are the plans for tomorrow? What is, that some moments in the past were better, and they actually so scared to relax and to just trust God, to just receive that love of God without fear, love of other people without fear. We actually can get stuck in that fear of love. The courage to relax, and just let life flow. Just as excess sugar overwhelms the body, unprocessed emotions like guilt, especially guilt, fear, shame, overwhelm the spirit. And those emotions, they are not yours. And until you by yourself or with the practitioner take a good look in those stuck emotions, they are going to run and rule your body on the back end without even you understanding it. So all of your reactions, all of your relationship with your children, with your parents, with your friends, with your family, with a loved one, they're gonna be caused. This reaction could be caused by those emotions, and that's what happened. Your soul become kind of like it closes up, and your body closes its receptors just like we close our hearts. And we build walls and walls and walls inside of our heart because we don't want to be hurt again. And you'll be surprised. A lot of the problems you have in your life, they're not caused by you. It's that personality that you created that is scared of love. And I'm here, I want to show you with all of my videos, with all of my work, that you can, what you need to do is really combine the science and spirit and take a deep look. Sometimes it's a matter of one day, it's a matter of a week, sometimes longer, just to look at these unprocessed emotions and for the first time showing your body what is that to be relaxed. It's just a protection mechanism. You're scared, my love. You're scared and alone in your fears. But protection, when you protect yourself, it can turn into prison. And an insulin resistance, it's your body, and through the body, I always say, your soul talks through your body. So insulin resistance is an invitation to soften those walls that we build around our heart. So how do we heal? My answer is always with science and with spirit. Let's talk on the science side. Of course, we're talking about meals again, about our food. Balanced meals with protein, with fiber and healthy fats. And you probably heard a lot about that already. But there are some, in my videos, my way is always about efficiency. We don't have a ton of time to cook those, really complicated dinners and lunches. So in my Instagram, I always show the superfoods that you can eat, or the easiest, because I'm a very busy lady. And to be honest with you, I'm not huge in like cooking lovers. So I always share all of my tips and tricks how to do it playfully. The protein, fiber, and healthy fats. But this is one of the conditions, and that's what you do need to pay attention to. And remember, you just need to put your focus into it. Like you're the God in the body. And with your focus, you create universes. And with your focus, you create your reality. So another one is support your minerals. And a lot of people walk around chronically deficient in minerals. And remember this, your body can create its own vitamins, but it can't do that with minerals. And again, for the insulin resistance, magnesium, chromium, zinc are so important. And if you also suffer from fatigue with your insulin resistance, that would be copper that you need to pay attention to. Another one is move your body. Muscles are the best medicine for insulin sensitivity. And I give you these from years of my own experience and other people's experiences. But when your body is insulin resistant and fatigue and stress, you cannot push your body into something really hard, like going to the gym right away. So my advice, from the personal experience, start with the walk. When I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer and they told me I'm gonna die in a couple months, I couldn't walk. I literally couldn't walk. My parents would help me to take a step. I started with walking whatever I could, and I walked more and more. And now I tell everybody, I take 10,000 steps every morning. I wake up at 5, and it just feels so good. And the longer you do it, the stronger you become without even noticing it. Another one is protect your sleep like it's sacred. We already have shorter time in our day. Like we don't have, even the science is proving now, we don't have 24 hours in anymore to live our day and night. It's more like 16 hours. So we do sleep less. And of course, there are different interruptions like the light, EMF, electromagnetic frequencies. If your body is stressed, it's not even relaxing in the sleep. That's why I go with like fascia examination with my clients to see, do you really, like, does your body know how to relax? But your pineal gland need to produce melatonin, and it is best working when the conditions are actually perfect. So it's a very dark room, it's a colder room, it's like everything should be comfortable. Your phone should be away from your bed. And I even teach my clients how they can buy different devices to automatically turn their electronics, not the electronics, but the internet thing, how we different EMFs in your body. I forgot the name, but Long story short, you should protect your sleep like your life depends on it. On the spirit side, practice gratitude for the sweetness already here. Please set your alarm to go off every hour and write down when it goes off. Write down or at least notice what you're grateful for in your body. Just say it. It works like a charm. Even if you don't believe it, even if it doesn't feel like something great, just try it. What are you grateful for? Notice in your moment, here and now, what is going well right now. Allow joy without guilt, even in tiny drops. A lot of times we're so guilty for, especially us mommies, we're so guilty about any moment where we feel joyful without our kids or relaxed. We're constantly thinking, oh, I need to share this moment with my children. Ladies, please become more selfish. Have those moments of joy without guilt, without your children. Have a ritual. Have a ritual when you spend, even if you start really small. Okay, I'm going to set the alarm off again to go off in like 15 minutes. And spend these 15 minutes just for you. Without, even if it's just popcorn in the movie, if you're feeling like, oh, I can't watch the whole movie, just sit down and do that. Shift from control to trust. You don't understand what kind of miracles, what kind of abundance will come in your life when you just sit down and tell God, I trust you. I don't see the whole picture. I don't know why this and this happening, and I feel it like it is not good for me, but I don't know really, and I trust you. I trust you that you love me so much. So whatever happening in my life is just a piece of a puzzle that lead me to a better picture when you taking care of me. This is all for my highest, the best future. And I literally walk around and tell myself, my world, God is taking care of me. Whatever happens in my life, this is a mantra. God is taking care of me. My world is taking care of me. Just let Him to take control. Honestly, sincere from the bottom of your heart, give it to God. And just try to switch to living here and now in this moment, because you don't understand. Every bite of food, every breath can become a reminder. I am magical. We absolutely stepping into fourth dimensional reality where, and the scientist is going to talk about it more and more, that the laws of this reality is changing. Your focus, your thoughts start creating faster and faster. We're not gonna have these bigger moments between I want something, our desire, and then we have to wait a month or sometimes years for it to come true. It's gonna happen fast, but that's why with this big power comes bigger responsibility. We have to be aware what are we focusing on. So focus on gratitude, focus on loving here and now, focus on that we have amazing tools like lab tests right now. We have amazing tools like supplements, that herbs that can help us to replenish those minerals in our bodies. If you switch your attention to benefits instead of fears and what we're lacking right now, you will see that the whole world is shifting into this love, support, and abundance. And this is my biggest benefit in the work that I'm doing, that I combine the science, so the lab tests, the protocols, the deficiencies, everything that your body needs. And not only that, we talk about the fascia, about structures of your body, about the muscles. So the body needs actually a tangible support. It needs to feel your love, your touch, that you're focusing on what is right in your body and what you can make even better instead of what is wrong in your body. But also we concentrate on what your body, on what your soul wants, what your spirit wants, what is going to make your soul sing. How can you hear your soul? How can you get connected to your spirit and open that heart that is really tired of fears and suffering? And it's just so carefully, one petal, like imagine your flower is beautiful, your heart is a beautiful flower, and it's closed up. So very carefully, one petal after another, we need to open up that heart. And that's what I always, what we also do with my clients. So we leaving behind that thinking that our body just needs some good fuel and movement. Our bodies also need love and care, and that's what I combine in my approach. So insulin resistance, it's not just a metabolic issue. It's a mirror. It's your body whispering, you deserve sweetness. You are safe to receive. So when your mind can't process something on its own, your body is your best ally. Just take it, the responsibility, and shows it. Show, like, our body is the biggest map where that can lead you to where you want. If you work with your body, if you do the right type of approach, it can show you really fast how to have everything that you want in life. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs this message. And of course, if you do want to go deeper into United Experience and science for your energy and hormonal balance, I created a free guide for you. You can find it underneath this video. You can find it in Instagram, in my bio, or in YouTube underneath this video. And there are other videos that I created for you that can help you to combine science and spirit and get in tune and understanding what your body is trying to tell you. And right now, until next time, remember, healing is not just physical, although that is a big, big puzzle. And because we have all the tools right now, awesome tools the science give us right now, we must use them. But healing is not just physical. And it's not just spiritual. Sometimes banana is a banana, guys. And that's why it's the big part is the science. And we know how to help your body and how put it together with awesome tools. The functional medicine is are used and it's providing for us. So it is the union of both. And in that union, we become whole. All right, that's it for today. Love you guys so, so much. And I'll be happy if you reply, join me, or share this video with someone. Bye-bye.